And good morning. Welcome into Cullman in the Morning. I'm Debbie Wood. We're so glad to have you with us today on this beautiful, beautiful, sunshiny, and very, very hot day. With us today, our very special guest, Ron Seybold, is here. He is representing the Cullman Community Lions Club, and it's that time of the year, folks, when we talk about Oktoberfest, all the wonderful activities, and hopefully the weather's going to cool down just a little bit, Ron, don't you hope?
I hope it does for the participants, because they get hot anyway.
They really do, don't they? Because they're running.
They get a workout.
They do. So how are you, and have you been busy getting, I guess, pulling everything together?
Everything's going really well.
Good.
And everybody's excited in the club, getting ready for the bed race. This will be our 7th bed race, and we look forward to it every year.
It's just fun, isn't it, to see everybody get into it?
It's a lot of
fun. Something that I did not realize until we were talking pre-interview, folks, is that if you don't have, and we'll get into greater detail about this as the show goes on this morning, but if you don't have a bed, a lot of us would like to do that, but we're like, how do we get a bed with rollers on it and go to all that? Maybe we're not very skilled in that area. You have beds that you will rent.
We have a bed that'll fit any size.
Do you really? That's great.
Yes, we do. We have 5 beds
that
people can rent for the day, so we can fix them up.
Wonderful. And this is a wonderful fundraiser that Cullman Community Lions Club does. They also do the mops and brooms that we all can't live without. Always have to have those. Typically, they last for a couple of years. They're made, so well.
They do.
But they do last a long time. But let's talk a little bit about your group, your Lions Club group.
Okay. When we started in 2011, it was to afford women in Cullman the opportunity to also be Lions.
Okay.
And we chose to have diabetes as our major function, which ties right in with sight as well.
Sure.
Because it can cause so many sight problems. And one of the things we do that we're so proud of is we furnish the school nurses in all 23 schools in the county with emergency diabetes supplies.
Wonderful.
Like juices and crackers and water, anything that a diabetic child would need while they're at school if they have a bad spell. And this year we have 53 diabetic children enrolled in the school.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot. It
so
seems high.
We feel like we are really filling a great need there. We found that most of the time school nurses were taking that money out of their pockets to provide those supplies.
Right. So. Oh my goodness. So what a wonderful way to be able to assist. And is that something that are all of your members, or is there one or two of you that take care of that and check with the teachers?
Well, we work as a club
group,
pretty much on gathering all the supplies and delivering the supplies, and then we have a committee chairman that the schools call when they need replenishment,
when they're running low.
And then we just get whatever they need and we deliver it to them.
Wonderful. That is awesome. The bed race, of course, is going to bring about a lot of those funds that you're going to need for that particular program. You've already got some folks that have signed up.
We do.
But if you haven't signed up and you're watching today and you want to be a part of this, it's easy to do. How do they get involved?
Well, they can go to our website at CullmanCommunityLions.com.
Right.
And there is a write-up about our bed race and also a registration form. And my phone number is on there and everything. People can contact me if they have any questions at all.
Okay.
We will take beds registrations up until we start the race.
You will?
On Saturday, yes.
Okay.
We don't want to turn anyone away. The more the merrier.
Okay.
And plus it gives the teams a little bit more of a breather in between races.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
It sort of helps. And of course, we're talking about Oktoberfest, October the 2nd through the 5th. And so this will be Saturday.
Saturday the 5th.
And what time will you actually kick off and get started on the 5th?
We'll start taking late registrations at 8 o'clock that morning.
Okay.
We try to have all the beds on site by 10, so we can just do an inspection to make sure they're safe, because that's the last thing we want is someone to get hurt. And then about 5 till 12, we'll have a parade of the beds.
Okay.
And at 12 noon, we kick off the first heat of the race.
And you'll start running from Depot Park, is that correct?
Right.
Which is south of Vista.
It's just that one block.
One block. And how many folks per bed?
5 people
Okay.
on a team. One gets to ride. and 4 push.
I don't know that I'd want to be the one riding. I'd be afraid I might fall off, but that has to be, I mean, it's just fun to watch them.
Well, everybody gets excited when one ride and they want to be that person.
Sure.
But they only ride a segment. They have to keep changing out riders.
Oh, they do. They do change out.
And the rider has to wear pajamas.
Oh, that's right.
So
I
they
forgot
have
about
to
that
swap
part.
out the pajamas, and that's hilarious to watch sometimes.
And believe it or not, you do have a winner. Even though all that chaos is going on, you do have a winner. I'm going to show you a picture right here, and we've got these books. They're Oktoberfest booklets, and you can pick them up all throughout the community, but this shows you a lot of the different participants in the past. And so you've already got folks signed up, and it's $10 per participant.
Yes.
And you have to have 5, and then how much for the bed?
$50 to rent the bed for the day.
Okay.
But we have a special this year too.
Okay.
We're offering youth groups of each age 14 through 18 half price.
Okay.
We want to encourage that age group to participate in community events and get out in the fresh air and just have fun with the community.
Well, sure, and just be part of it because it's such an important thing. Last year it says Cody's Crew, is that correct? Cody's
Yes.
Crew above, ready to show off during their the bed races, and they look like a lot of them have on scrubs. Do you remember anything about Cody's Crew?
Some of them work out at Cullman Regional Medical Center.
All right.
So it's easy for them to wear scrubs. They're comfortable. They can run in them. So now, last year, the Sheriff's Department, I think we have a picture of that.
Okay.
They were absolutely phenomenal.
Okay.
Because we encourage each team to dress up, but they don't have to. And they showed up dressed as the superheroes. And how they survived in those costumes in the heat we had, I will never know. And the audience, young and old alike, just went nuts over them. And of course, they ended up winning our Spirit Award that we give out each year. But they are fantastic each and every year. Matt Gentry and his crew down there, they're huge supporters of the bed race, and we really, really appreciate them.
Wonderful. So we look forward to seeing who's going to show up this year. And like Ron was just saying, if you want to be part of this, but you don't have a bed, easy to do. And give us a number where you can be contacted.
It's 256-531-6075. That's my cell phone.
6075. And so if you want to reserve that bed, that way you don't have to worry about putting a bed together and putting those rollers on, or wheels on, not rollers, but well, I guess it could be either one, couldn't it?
They can fix it any way they want.
Any way they want to, as long as it moves down the road. You can certainly still have time to do that because it's not coming up until October the 5th, and Oktoberfest does kick off on the 2nd. And it'll run through the 5th. So always good to see you. Anything that we need to add real quick?
I think that's it. We just like everyone to come out, even as a participant.
Sure.
One of the things we sought to do was have a fun-filled, family-friendly event that people can always feel comfortable with bringing their kids and watch it and just have a fun day.
And just have a fun day. Just come and line the streets and sit on the curbs, bring a chair or whatever, and get ready to, and you'll kick off at 12 or 12:30?
12 noon is the first race heat.
12 noon. So, and you say first, what does that mean? Does that mean you'll go back and do another one?
We race 2 beds at a time.
2 beds at a time,
The winner advances.
Okay.
If we have several teams, we do a single elimination. If we have a fewer number of beds, we do a double elimination. We wait and make that call on Saturday morning.
On Saturday morning, okay, that's great. Well, always good to see you. Thanks for what you do for our community. And folks, you get involved too. It's just a wonderful way to give back to the community. And if nothing else, just come out and watch and cheer them on and encourage them. And we'll glad that you joined us today, and we hope to see you soon. Have a great day.